This story happened 7 days ago while I was on Discord.
Kitsune is in the store.
I don't have any money. I'm short of money, man. It's gone bad.
And when I logged into my secondary account to buy this wonderful kitsune that was in the store, guess what?
I didn't have any money either.
So I had to find an effective way to get money so that you and I don't have to go through this situation again. My first thought was to call Blair to ask how he has so much money, but the call was forwarded to voicemail. My second idea was to ask on Cactus how much money they have in their accounts. And their answer was that they don't have a penny to their name. I had no choice but to try something new. This is the trading room on my server. And this is where people trade fruit treasures like leopards, dragons, and kitsunes. And if they have such expensive fruit, they must also have money. So I sent them the following message. And these were the screenshots they sent. Most of these players had an unimaginable amount of money, and one of them even exceeded 500 million. I had to go into his account to confirm with my own eyes that this was true. I'm even going to spin some fruit with this account to see what I can get. I don't know if you can spin more than 1,000 fruits. His money will never run out. Damn it, I couldn't spin it, but I didn't have to complain about spilt milk. I had to learn how to get so much money. So I asked those same players for tips on how to get money in CI1, CI2, and CI3.
So that I don't have to suffer with it anymore, and neither will you.
And for 15 minutes, I'm going to test out the tricks players use to get money. From my starter account, which has no money at all.
Lucas, get a diamond chest and farm the Gorilla King. Do it!
So I started here in the jungle with 800. I got a diamond chest and started doing the Gorilla King quests. I defeated 1 Gorilla King, 2 Gorilla Kings, 3 Gorilla Kings. Another diamond chest appeared. And I defeated 2 more King Gorillas in the meantime. In 15 minutes, I got 26,000 doing that. But I needed to improve this technique.
Lucas, get the Skylands chests and the bosses. That's a good way to get rich.
So I went to Skylands and entered the mysterious temple. I broke through the wall and started capturing all the chests here. Each round of chests, there were 8 chests. And on average, I got 8,000 per round. After that, I started picking up all the chests I saw here in the upper sky. I took a mission to defeat Thunder God. I even waited for the chests to appear again. And it was very satisfying to see them all appear out of nowhere. I got them all again. I also defeated the boss who drops the bazooka here from Skylands. And at the end of the 15 minutes, I managed to earn 112,000 in Skylands. It was really getting better until I read this tip.
In the prison, the warden boss spawns very quickly, like 3 minutes. Now that's infinite farming.
I arrived at the prison and started farming the bosses. I started with the warden boss, and the flamingo, the swan. Then I looked for the chests around it. I even found a diamond chest at the top of the prison. That was really amazing. And then I farmed the warden's bosses that actually spawn every 3 minutes, making my journey to beauty even faster. And after 15 minutes in prison, I earned 180,000. Really, staying in prison is a good way. Afterwards, I went to C2 and stayed in the cafeteria town, farming all the chests there, including the secret wall. And looking at the camera from above is the best way to find all the chests.
I picked them all up, and at the end of 15 minutes, all I had was 70k.
Until Zeld sent me this comment.
Defeat belly sailors, farm the boss and the sailors. You'll see your belly rise a lot.
I beat the Vice Admiral boss a few times. I also farmed the NPCs on the Navy map. I did this for quite a while, 15 minutes. And at the end of the 15 minutes, I'd gotten an incredible 337,000. Then I followed Victor Hug's advice.
The flame raid is a clever way to raise your money.
I went to the actual lab, exchanged a rocket for a raid ship. I picked up all the chests in the lab and started the flame raid. I jumped from island to island until I reached the last one. I defeated all the NPCs. Before defeating the boss, I ate the flame. I defeated him and finished the raid. And if you were curious, as I was, Flame Raid gave me this exactly amount of money, 145,000. I thought it was really good because I managed to do it in just 8 minutes or so. And so far, I've managed to gather 873 in about 1 hour 25 minutes of farming. But those were simple ways to get gold. Now we move on to the advanced ones. I went to the haunted ship and there I kept destroying the NPCs, and the coolest thing is the deck of that ship. You can loot golden chests from the sailors there. So I stayed there destroying them, stealing their chests for 15 minutes. And in the end, I managed to collect an incredible 342,000. And now with 1,215,000, as far as I'm concerned, we're going into advanced mode. Talk to this sailor and go to C3. And we're gonna climb to the top of the haunted castle. Because up here there are treasures guarded by the admin. And the fruit of light is the best fruit to climb up here. Look at them here, diamond chests. But they're not just any diamond chests, they're from C3. Each one is worth 10,000. And now I'm going to wait up here for 15 minutes to see how much money I can get. Just collecting diamond chests, doing nothing. And during my 15-minute wait, I also farmed the monsters. They're inside the haunted castle. I asked the NPC for quests and farmed them all. The mummy and also the NPCs on the roof. Until enough minutes have passed for me to use a falcon fruit. Fly up to the top of the castle and get the remaining chests. And here in the haunted castle in just 15 minutes, I got the incredible sum of 426,000. And I also got 244 bones. Just get 6 more bones and we can also get money by spinning. It's not with Zyles, it's with the weirdo who lives in this house. And get the chests in his house worth 4,000 gold each. That was good, okay? That was good. Let's spin with the weirdo and see what 5 spins can get us. Each spin costs 50 bones. 10 minutes of 2 XP, that's nice, but it's not money. 138 fragments, damn. 16,000, very good. Another 16,000 and another 16,000. 48,000 with 5 spins, that's very good. For the time being, I was all happy with the weirdo jumping for joy. I was interrupted.
Hey Lucas, there are much better ways to get money.
There is? How, Samuka?
Hunting sea beasts.
I followed Samuka's tip and went out to sea to hunt sea beasts. However, I spent a whole 20 minutes and no sea beast appeared. A fruit spawned in my notifier. I took my ship there and found a falcon fruit. Then I went back to the sea and stayed for a few more minutes. No sea beast. But the pirate raid activated in the sea castle to put an end to those bastard pirates who even had a chief in that raid. I defeated them all, earning about 25,000, defeating the raid and also a bomb fruit. And 25 minutes passed before we found any sea beasts until I was interrupted again.
Lucas, but you went to the wrong place, man. You have to go to C6.
What do you mean by C6, Samuka?
That's where it's at, Lucas.
So my crew and I entered C6. I had 1,774,000. Our first enemy was a terror shark. I wondered how much money this terror shark would give us. After all, it's the terror shark. But it only gave me 50,000. No big deal for now. Sailing for another 10 minutes, we came across Mirage Island. The most curious thing about this island was that the chests on it were giving me 10,000 per chest. And I managed to find several chests that were scattered around. I got more or less 50,000, which didn't surprise me much either. And my crew managed to find the island's weird NPC who sells fruit. And funny enough, he was selling a rumble. But unfortunately, I didn't have money to buy. It was 2,100,000. So we went back to the boat and continued sailing. I found a sea beast. I used sanguine art to use a skill here and there. Then I used the true triple katana to give this sea beast an absurd combo. When I defeated it, it gave me around 300,000. Sailing for another 3 minutes, we found another one. We defeated her with sanguine art and triple katana as well as 300,000. And in 25 minutes on C6, we managed to raise 800,000. It was very good, but I believe that putting in the balance, hunting sea beasts depends a lot on luck. You might get a lot of money or you might not. One thing that is a fact, I spent a total of 180 minutes testing your tips. And in total, I managed to collect 2.6 million. That's because I had 2x money. If I hadn't, I would have collected 3 million. And to take advantage of the fact that I've collected so much money, I'm going to spin a fruit with the Xyles to see if I'm lucky. No, I'm not lucky at all. But it's been fun testing all your bullets. Thank you very much for sending it. If you want to get into a On Cactus, subscribe to the channel, man. A hug from Lucas.
Bye.